You can get 1,000 nanograms per deciliter total testosterone. In this video, I'm going to show you the exact steps that I used and my clients have used to accomplish peak testosterone levels naturally. So that being said, you've seen the thumbnail, you have an individual like Brandon Carter. He has high testosterone levels, but he's on TRT. What's wrong with TRT? You're only looking at one aspect of your endocrinology. There's more to your endocrinology than testosterone. That's why I teach you need to optimize your dopamine levels, your prolactin, estrogen, growth hormone, insulin, so on and so forth. There's more to you than just testosterone. You need to create a positive feedback loop. Then we have individuals like Kinobody who have average testosterone levels and yet he has an amazing physique. Because having high testosterone levels is more than just how you look. It's how you feel, how you go about life, your assertiveness, your confidence, so on and so forth. So before I get into the steps, here are the signs that you have low testosterone. So you have issues with mental clarity, brain fog, so on and so forth. You have a hard time to concentrate, do tasks. Why would your body want to be productive when it's in a state of stress? The last thing your body wants to do is be concentrated, because your brain uses a lot of energy and you don't have any energy because you have low testosterone levels. You have issues with drive and motivation. You may get aspects, you get driven for a moment, then it goes away, then it comes back, because your body's in a state of stress. Your body does these things because it's in a stress that it needs to go. It's like a stress kind of reaction to take action. But when you have high testosterone levels, you're constantly driven and motivated. When you get a dopamine spike and you get motivated to do something, when your DHT is high, that dopamine spike gets prolonged and you feel amazing for a prolonged period of time. That's what builds businesses. That's what builds an amazing lifestyle. But when you have high estrogen levels, when you get a dopamine spike, that gets cut in half. Hence why you're addicted to nootropics, food, validation, social media, music, so on and so forth. So drive and motivation. Then we have sex drive. You just don't feel like it anymore. Excess body fat. You just have too much body fat on your body because it's a state of stress. Your body is preserving energy. Anything you eat, your body's holding on to energy because it thinks it's in a famine state. Imagine when you have a job and you don't know how much money you're making, you're going to start saving money because you're afraid there's going to be a period of time that you're not going to be making money. So you need that money, you need the reserve to fuel you. Hence why your body's storing body fat, because it's in a state of stress. Muscle building. Muscle building takes a lot of energy. It's a abundant state. It's a luxurious thing to have a lot of muscle because it looks nice. And a lot of muscle is very hard for your body to keep. That's the first thing that goes, because it takes up a lot of energy. Hence why when you want to build muscle, you need to eat a lot of food because it takes energy to build muscle. So you have a hard time building muscle. Then confidence, assertiveness. You're just shy, introverted. You just want to sit in the corner. You just lack that self-confidence. Then energy and recovery. You don't have no energy to do anything. And if you do something, the next day you're tired. You just don't feel like doing anything. You're insecure. You're constantly looking at yourself in the mirror. You're always thinking, what are people thinking about me? You're pessimistic. You just feel like everything is negative in your life. Anything that happens, there has to be a negative. Blood flow, morning wood. You have poor blood flow. You have cold hands and feet. You lack morning wood. When you wake up, you don't have morning wood anymore, and much more. I can go on and on and on. Why you shouldn't boost your testosterone levels. Here are the reasons why you should not try to do this. You have issues with lust. Because when you have high testosterone levels, you have a high sex drive. If you have issues with lust, that's going to be a problem. So don't boost your testosterone levels. Too much energy. You can't just sit down, you just want to be doing things because you're motivated, driven to do things. You're driven and motivated beyond what's possible. The regular 9 to 5 is not enough for you. You want more. You want to explore. That's why all my clients, they're starting businesses because they're like, I want to do more. They're driven and motivated. You have issues with pride. You lack humbleness because you're assertive, confident in yourself. If you have issues with pride, that's not a good thing. You need to humble yourself. People always look at you. You're a different specimen when you're over 1,000 nanograms per deciliter. It's not normal, so people are going to look at you. So if you don't like that, don't boost your testosterone levels. If you have excess body fat, if you boost your testosterone levels, all that testosterone is going to get converted into estrogen. So you need to sort that out first before you try boosting your testosterone. Okay, now how to actually accomplish 1,000 nanograms per deciliter total testosterone naturally. Is it possible? Yes, it is. I've seen it happen many times. So that being said, disclaimer, high testosterone is not for everybody. Some people just like having normal low testosterone levels, and that's fine. And that's totally okay. You don't have to be driven and motivated. It takes hard work. It's like being a millionaire is not for everybody. It's for the guys that actually want to put in the work, change their life, be the difference in their family, and keep pushing forward, because it's not easy. I'm not going to tell you that having high testosterone levels is easy, especially these days. Like back in the days, it was easier because the food was more organic, easier to get, less endocrine disruptors, so on and so forth. But now it's harder. So that's a disclaimer. So how do you do it? So you need to focus on the NTLS method. So it's a 4-step method. So you have your nutrition, training, lifestyle, and supplementation. Within nutrition, before I get into that, you need to have a proper mindset in place, and you have to have the fundamentals. You need to have clarity on your current state and your desired state. Once that all is taken care of, you probably already know you have low testosterone, you want high testosterone. So you get that. Now you need the vehicle to take you from your current state to your desired state, which is the NTLS method, which I'm going to present to you. So nutrition, your caloric intake, you need to consume the right amount of calories for your needs and goals. If you're under consuming, you're starving, you're in a state of catabolism. And remember, testosterone is an anabolic hormone. Then you have macronutrients. You need to have the right macronutrient ratios, right amount of protein, fats, and carbohydrates for energy, drive, and motivation. It's individual. So you need to focus on that. The foods that you eat. I see guys coming on to get on the program, and I always ask them, what do you eat? And they're like, I eat chicken, I eat oats, I eat green leafy vegetables, and I don't know why I have low testosterone levels. To the common mind, if you don't have discernment and you lack wisdom and knowledge in regards to testosterone optimization, you'll be like, that's good foods. Green leafy vegetables contain negatively charged ions which bind to your positively charged ions in your body, which flush out your micronutrients, which leads to higher micronutrient deficiencies. Chicken, high in L-tryptophan, which is a precursor to serotonin, which makes you numb, satisfied, so on and so forth. And oats contain beta-glucan, which lowers cholesterol levels. Cholesterol is the raw block for the production of testosterone levels. So people are all messed up. Then another thing, they eat a lot of nuts. Nuts are high in phytic acid, which leads to micronutrient deficiencies, and it's high in polyunsaturated fats, which oxidize and cause oxidative stress. So people don't have an idea how to eat. So you need to have discernment in regards to the foods that you're eating. Training. You need to accomplish an androgen-dense physique. You need to focus on androgen receptor density. I see a lot of guys coming to me and they're like, here, my testosterone is 700 and 800. Why do I feel bad? Why do I don't look right? I don't look aesthetic like so on and so forth, like me. And I'm like, you like androgen receptor density. Okay, you have all that testosterone. Imagine you're in an island and you have $1 million. So what? You can't buy anything because you're in an island in which you cannot purchase anything. So it's the same thing. You have all this testosterone, but you can't do anything with it because you have no androgen receptors for it to bind to. So you need to focus on androgen receptor density, focusing on full body full body training, and strength standards. Lifestyle. Men who sleep 8 hours per night have 200% more testosterone levels than men who only sleep 4 hours per night. Quality is more important than quantity, so you need to fix that. Because a lot of men go to sleep, they wake up a bunch of times at night. And remember, testosterone is produced during the REM cycles when you sleep. The longer you sleep, the longer your REM cycles are. When you wake up in the middle of the night, the REM cycles are broken. So you're getting less amount of testosterone production. So you need to fix that. Stress. If your stress is high, you're going to sleep, but you're not going to be hitting that deep sleep. Stress, awful for your testosterone levels. It crushes your testosterone levels. For testosterone to be high, cortisol has to be low. Cortisol being a stress hormone. Stimulus. Are you listening to music on social media? You're constantly seeking dopamine, validation, things like that. That's going to mess with your testosterone. If you're sitting around and you're not doing hard tasks, that's going to mess with your testosterone because you're not doing things to optimize your dopamine. Because hard tasks optimize your dopamine sensitivity, so on and so forth. So you need to do things. Because I've worked with entrepreneurs and they have it easy. They obviously worked very hard to accomplish success in entrepreneurship, but now they're super young and they have all this money and they don't know how to work hard. And now they have issues with testosterone levels, dopamine issues. Like I hear kids making a lot of money with crypto, millions, and now they're geeks, and now they're done. They're never gonna work hard in their life. So yeah, he that walketh with wise men shall be wise, but a companion of fools shall be destroyed. You need to have the right tribe. You're the product of the 5 people you hang with. Be conscious of that. You need to be in a competitive environment. Brotherhood is important. Hence why I do this. I have a mastermind. Like here's a testimonial, for instance. Body has been behaving differently. The last couple of weeks I had morning wood every morning. I'm always way more confident and it almost feels like I haven't hit puberty. I've been hitting puberty again. I feel so amazing, so on and so forth. And I have some more testimonials. So that being said, that's the community. Powerful. The classroom. So it goes over exactly what you need to do to accomplish peak testosterone levels. Here's more. And we're learning relationship collab. And it's important because it's competitive. We have leaderboards. That's what makes you competitive. Community. In 2 hours, I'll be getting on a call with the guys and we just get on a call. We talk about men things. Because you need that environment of being around individuals who think alike, who have the same goals. If you're surrounded by the wrong people, it's going to lead you astray. So you need to fix that. So this is the exact strategies. There's no secret. There's nothing. This is what you need to do. I laid it out for you. I made it very simple. There's no hidden things. So that being said, if you want to do it yourself, go right ahead. If you're smarter and you respect your time and you want to work with me and really transform and have success just like my students do, I'm going to leave a link down below. Book a call. There's limited spots, but when you book a call, I will chat to you one-on-one and I'll see if you're the right fit, because I don't want the wrong people in the mastermind either, because you don't want a rotten apple in there because it's going to destroy it. So I need to make sure you're the right fit. And if that's the case, I will change your life. So that being said, hopefully you liked this video. And that being said, I'll see you later. Peace.